Hello, this is Survival-gyver, and today I'm going to be doing a review and a bit of a pet peeve with the Kobalt precision drivers. So we have the Kobalt 10-in-1, which is this one. It comes with 4 extra bits, and the one in here as well. So 5 in total. And it sounds like there's a freight train next to us. It's really, really windy outside. And this one here is the 14-in-1. Which has got a little locking, you can pull that back to lock the bit in. So we have this tiny little double Phillips, and then you would think that, knowing how small that is, that would be that size, but no, they're long. To some extent this is okay, to some extent they are not, and I will show you shortly what I'm talking about. So I'm in need of a decent precision driver set for my daily tool EDC setup. So of course I got cutters, I got my knife, I got a light, I got a larger set of screwdriver, PH2, PH1, 2 types of flatheads, but I need some precision ones as well. Say if I need to maintain a knife and I need to adjust it, or I'm working on some small electronics, things of that nature. So having a small precision driver, especially with replaceable bits, is a bonus. Now there are multiple channels, the YouTube channels, that do recommend these, and I'm not going to point out who. There are some really big channels with tens of thousands of subscribers, and they only say really good things about them. But all my reviews are unbiased. So as much as I like Kobalt tools, which is, by the way, Lowe's brand, if you have Lowe's near you. Lowe's to me is only about a mile away down the road here. The closest Home Depot is like an hour and a half away. I like Home Depot tools too. But do I want to drive an hour and a half to pick up a precision tool set? Not really. I don't love them that much. So this is the first one I got, the 10-in-1, and it's got some nice features. I'll show you. They got these little drivers here, double-sided, and it's got storage in the back. Now all 5 of these will fit in the back just fine. So I could leave it like this in my tool bag and not have to worry about losing the bits. So that's not bad. That's a bit of a bonus. But there is still an inevitable problem with this. And let me show you, I may have to show you on a couple of them. So they don't come out, which is nice. There's a little, see if I can zoom in enough to see it. There you go, there's a little locking Ball-detent right there. So it's a little ball bearing that sits there and locks into the side on the inside there. They're not magnetic. It'd be nice if they were. But I found that sometimes, let's see if I can find one that does it. That one seems to be good. I have one in here that won't stick in there at all. It falls right out. Now you're going to be saying, well, duh. No, if that's in there, that should stay in. But that one doesn't. So, yeah, it's strange that some of the bits, come on, focus. Some of the bits don't lock in, and it's only in some positions. So you can see the locking Ball-detent there. It doesn't sit in this one at all. But if I turn it, if I turn the bit just a little bit, and now it'll stay in place. So that tells me that there must be a groove or a clearance issue somewhere on the inside of the driver that's allowing that. So yeah, that's a problem. Now it's definitely that one. I know that's one of the T's for using for working on the knives, the T6. This one seems pretty solid. Hard to do on camera here because the camera's in front of me. I can't always see where everything is. So that one's got a nice solid click to it. Some of them have no click. With a nice click to it. Yeah, so it's strange that some of the bits that lock in better than others. Now, this one has got actually a cool little feature. So if you open up the back of this, the small bit will fit just fine. The large bits will not. So I'll take a couple of them out to show you. Put them in the back. They sit up too high. You can't close the back. That's a missed opportunity in my opinion. They made them just a tad shorter or did a little bit of better clearance on the inside. They could have made that fit better. But here's the weird part. So why do they give you all these long ones and one short one? So the short one is a Phillips, both sides. And they're all marked. Sometimes they're just hard to read. Yeah, PH1. Well, both sides of that are PH1. So if I put this in here, to push it in, you can see the little sleeve. Come on, there we go. Sleeve moves backwards. And if I pull this forward, it'll lock. So now it won't come out. To release it, I could just pull this back. It releases. That's nice. Nice positive lock. However, there are some that do not lock. And see how far forward this comes? Large ones do not. I'll put a large one in. Over to the back. Pull it forward. That's pretty well locked. Come on. But yet, it's not all the way locked. So that's a bit odd. And yeah, that's pretty solid that way, but it doesn't completely lock. There are some in here that don't lock at all. Like that one. So it goes in, forward, comes right out. It's one of the 3/32 Phillips. Doesn't lock. Oh, sorry, that was flathead. Phillips side locks, but flathead does not. Weird. We got another Phillips and flathead. Different size. That flathead now locks. This Phillips one does not. So it's a crapshoot. So to me it's a quality issue. They could have done a better job on that. But now here's the interesting thing. So we got long bits, short bits. These have a Ball-detent in it, right? Well, these work in here, just in case I need a short one. Well, no, they don't. Well, at least most of them. I think one, if I remember correctly, one worked. Oh, there's the Ball-detent there. It should still lock, but it doesn't. So those with the Ball-detents do not work in this driver. The ones without it, even the shorter ones, you see where the Ball-detent is on there. So that should make it, but it doesn't. It's weird. Now here comes the next fun part, which I was disappointed on. We know these go to this. Will this work in that? Well, let's find out. Take that one out. I'll put the small one in first. Oh, that's weird. The small one doesn't fit. What the hell? Let's try one of the bigger ones. They don't fit either. What the fudge? So, for some odd reason, they made two different size drivers with different locking mechanisms. Another lost opportunity, because say if you bought one set like I did, bought this one first, the 10-in-1, and then you lost one, you dropped it in an engine compartment, couldn't find it, you bought another one in order to get the larger bits that have a secure locking, it doesn't work in that one. What the fudge? That's my pet peeve. They don't work together. And they should. Now when you go online and you check the sizes, this one and this one are rated at the same size. They are 5/32 if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but they are the same size. However, in reality, they are not. I don't know if I can show you the difference in size between them. The phone will even pick it up. They are slightly off. Like one's made in metric and one is made in standard. It's a small amount. It's a really small amount. So that annoys me. So granted, these are both under $10. I'll link them in the description on both Kobalt through Lowe's, and I will give you a link in the description for Amazon if you're interested in them. But do know you cannot swap the bits. Not safely anyway, because these do not lock in this one, and these will not work in that one at all. So it's a pain in the butt. Now I thought maybe I had something wrong because they're listed at the same size. Went back to Lowe's, and exchanged them. And right in front of them, opened them up, took a look at them, same thing. So I'm assuming that they are made by two different manufacturers. There's no number on the side of this one. This one's got it the 759890. This one doesn't have any numbers on the side. Caps are almost the same size, pretty close. But what the heck? That is a lost opportunity for them on multiple points. It would have been good if these were the same size, so you could swap the sets, or give yourself some doubles and triples as needed. It would have been good that these longer ones were able to fit inside the back of this. You know, like this one fits those. Even if you had to add an extra little bit, or cut these down an 1/8 of an inch, or 1/4 of an inch. Or cut them in half, and then make 10 bits or 12 bits of each. But, you know, I don't know. This annoys me, because I spent way too much time going through reviews by other channels, other bushcraft and survival channels and EDC channels and so on and so forth. And everybody raves about them, but you can't use them together. That just absolutely irks me. So this is like a public service announcement. If you're going to use this set, use only that set. If you're going to use this set, use only that set. This is the better lock as far as I'm concerned, but it doesn't lock on them. Not even the long ones that well. It has to, I guess, with however the tip is, they don't quite line up right. That's a Ball-detent. That should be reliable all the time, and it's not. So now Kobalt does make 2 other versions of precision drivers, and I will probably be taking a look at picking one or both of them up in the next couple of weeks, and I'll do a proper review on them if they work out. But right now, this absolutely annoys the hell out of me, and I'm sorry to be venting, but you know, was hoping it would work out, and it didn't. And it happens. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I might just leave this one because it's smaller and the bits do fit in the back. I might just leave that in my EDC kit for now. Leave this one by my computer or something. I don't know. But it is really aggravating. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. If you like this and want to see more, please smash the like button. And of course, please subscribe. It helps me a lot, so I know what everybody likes to learn about and see, and kind of cool gear and such. It's rare that I have a bad review on something, but it happens, and I would rather you see the good with the bad, and not just make it all lollipops and sunshine, there are missed opportunities and there are bad things out there. So you should be warned. That's it. So thank you for watching. Again, questions, comments, likes, subscribe, all the good stuff. Thank you for watching and have a glorious day.